Okay, here's another story for you involving my son. So, if you followed me, you know, son, move out, move back and forth, in and out. So, right now, he's currently staying with us trying to join the military. Okay, so that's his goal. And, when he was much younger, I really did not want him to do this because his sister, my second daughter, was in the National Guard and spent, I think, 8, 9 months in Afghanistan during the war, and she's not the same. She has severe PTSD and back injuries and traumatic brain injury and just all kinds of things. So was very, very nervous about the only son joining the military. Okay. So he struggled a bit with school and jobs and not having jobs, and now he wants to join the military, and I'm being supportive as best I can. We are a military family, and I guess, my son is no different than my uncles or my husband or all the rest of us, okay? So letting him go through his path. It's his path. It's his choice to make. He's an adult. Mom's gotta let him go. All right. So he goes for his physical, and his blood pressure was a little high. I'm talking, about 138 over 90, 94, something like that. It was a bit high. So they told him, he said, I'm just nervous around doctors and it's a very stressful day for me. And I really think that that's the reason why my blood pressure is high. So they gave him a chance to, go home, go see his regular doctor a couple of times and see if his blood pressure is down when his regular doctor checks it. So he came to me and, told me what had happened. And I said, okay, so, son wasn't at all on board with plant-based, but he has to eat the way we eat when he's in our home, and that's that. So I told him, okay, this is what you need to do, and if you want my help, I expect you to do everything I tell you to do. So a lot of you ask, how did I bring my blood pressure down? And if you're having trouble with it, what do you do? So I thought you might be interested in this as well. So first thing I told him is every day you eat the oats with flaxseed. Every day. And he would eat that once in a while, but some days he's like, nah, I just don't feel like it. So I told him every day you eat your oats with flax meal in it. Okay, Mom, I can do that. And you give up your coffee. You give up the caffeine. You can switch to decaf, but you cannot have the caffeine. So we kind of stepped him down a little so that he wouldn't have headaches and withdrawals from the caffeine. So, he was used to drinking a pot of coffee a day, and that would have been a big withdrawal for him. So we did half calf for a few days, stepped him down, and then eventually to decaf. Okay, so he did that. And I told him he had to do cardio, exercise. He's very much a young man who sits around and watches Netflix and sits around and plays video games. And I said, you got to do your cardio every day. Okay, so at least 3 times a week. So he started doing that. And I said, okay, and I want you to meditate. Okay. So we did that. And it worked. He saw the doctor 2 times, couple weeks apart, and I think his blood pressure was like 117 over 75. So Mom knows best.